That's the last patient of the day, I hope.
Please, no more patients.
Oh, I say amen to that. Tomorrow's gonna be anything like today, I think I'll stay home.
What?
You gotta be kidding.
That's not a very funny joke, Doctor. Hi.
Hey, Terry.
Oh, Terry, you scared me half to death.
I did.
Hi. Oh, not me. Just these 2 gold bricks here.
Get him, Alex.
Yeah.
Gold bricks, he calls us.
Busy day?
That's putting it mildly. But now the beautiful new Lucille Figgins and myself have a date.
We do.
To clean out the examining room.
I think we ought to hire a maid.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think free clinics breed hypochondria. I've never seen so many sick people who weren't sick in my life. You know, it must be contagious. Oh.
What is it, Dave? What's wrong?
Well, it seems we've won another award, or at least Ben has. The mayor has named Dr. Ben Martin as the recipient of the Annual Public Service Award.
You remember the old tenements that Charles Carpenter used to own over in Chesterfield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. Don't tell me they're gonna put the CTE there.
Yep.
What about all the people that live there?
You know, that's what I said. But Preston says he's got friends downtown. I still think there's going to be a problem with the community because of the rezoning.
Yeah, well, I don't think that's the only reason you're gonna have a delay.
What do you mean?
Preston Carpenter's wife died.
No.
I'm gonna go over and see Courtney right after I leave here.
I'm sorry to hear that. I hope it doesn't delay the construction, though.
Hey, Tina,
Peter?
you wanna join us?
No thanks. I think I've had enough of men for one day.
Yeah, actually, I think she's taking it well, all things considered. Yeah, I'm staying here, and, well, I'll stay here until you come back. Right then. Fine.
Is that my father?
Yeah, I finally caught up to him in Detroit. He's at the airport now. He'll fly back immediately.
How do you take the news?
Well, Courtney, I think Preston's been preparing himself for this for some time now.
I guess to him it's like she's already dead a while. It's been such a burden on him.
Well, your father loved your mother very much. I think he understood better than anyone what was happening to her.
You're right. I know he loved her. But I guess I'm just real confused right now.
Courtney, I'm sorry about your mother. It's ironic, though, that it should be this that brings us closer. Don't you agree?
You were there when I needed you, Vaughn, and I'll always be grateful for that.
Remember, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health. Those words mean a lot to me.
I think I've really underestimated you, Vaughn. You're a lot more of a man than I ever gave you credit for. Your strength and the support that you've shown through all of this is...
Preston wasn't here. No one else would understand what needed to be done. Least of all a lawyer.
I guess what I'm trying to say is thank you.
Now, what's so bad about men, huh?
Everything. They think they can waltz right into your life, take charge, Then when they start making demands and you refuse, they pull the wounded animal bit on you. But I mean, you know, a woman's got to protect her honor.
Whoa, wait a minute. I'm a self-professed chauvinist, and I can't sit here and let you slam our gender this way.
And who might you be?
Oh, I'm sorry. Tina Brubaker. Gil Prescott. He's not as bad as he sounds.
Well, I'd speak in specifics, but I don't ever want to mention the guy's name again.
Well, in that case, I'll apologize for all the men in the world. Apology accepted?
I'll think about it.
Well, I'd better get going.
You're gonna go see Courtney?
Yeah.
How's she taking your mother's death?
I don't know. I guess I'll find out. You want to go?
Oh, I'd rather not. I always feel awkward in situations like that. I'll try to stop by later on, though.
Good luck.
I need it.
See ya. I'll definitely try to make it to the funeral.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
About men?
No, about death and funerals. Harry, can be pretty hard to handle sometimes.
Did you ever lose someone close?
My mother.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. It was a long time ago. But she was the only woman that I could ever really trust.
Oh, now you're making generalizations about women, just like I was about men.
I stand corrected. But the truth is, women in my life haven't exactly been trustworthy or faithful.
And whose fault was that?
Oh, well, it was partly my fault, but I'm not going to take all the blame.
Well, in that case, then, I apologize on behalf of all the women in the world.
Okay, apology accepted. So, tell me about yourself. You a student?
Now, I go to Kingsley College. Let's see, I'm 21, single. I would be available if it wasn't for my current disdain for men.
Well, maybe I can do something about that.
Maybe you can.
I'm wondering what I should do about this. I mean, the letter is to the clinic, but it's in Ben's name. I mean, they're even having the official award ceremony to present it to her.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Terry, Ben doesn't want to be a part of the clinic anymore. It's not part of his life anymore.
Now, don't you think that's a bit harsh? Ben has invested a lot of himself in this clinic.
Terry, Ben was here this morning.
You see? He does care. You've cleared up your misunderstandings, haven't you?
Oh, sure, there are no hard feelings, but... Well, he came over here to congratulate me on our engagement. But the place was packed. We had patients all over the place, and... Well, he came at a bad time.
Why was it a bad time? It sounds like an extra doctor was needed.
Yes, an extra doctor was needed. But you know what he did? He just stood there. I mean, in the middle of all this chaos, he just stood here.
That doesn't sound like Ben.
It doesn't sound like the old Ben, but the new Ben. Well, that's why I'm wondering what to do with this thing.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
You know, he was so uncomfortable here, I almost felt sorry for him. It's too bad he wasn't here when this arrived. I could have dropped it in his lap and let him figure out what to do with it.
Well, maybe you can tell the mayor that Ben doesn't work at the clinic anymore. Maybe you'll be able to pick up the award in his behalf.
Oh, I can't do that, Terry. I mean, call it pride or whatever, but the award is for Ben, not me.
Ben, I think I should tell you that I am desperately in love with your wife.
You what? Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
You weren't listening to me. You know, my ego has been irrevocably damaged.
I'm sorry, Brian. I had other things on my mind.
Oh, the doctor is in. Tell me everything.
You wouldn't understand.
Try me. It wasn't that neurotic Mrs. Gilbert, was it?
No. I wrote a prescription for a tranquilizer for her and set up an appointment with one of the staff psychiatrists.
Excellent. You take every opportunity to use the team we have here at the Bedford.
I will. I'll do that.
So, okay, what's bothering you?
I went down to the clinic today to see Dave.
Good. Never burn your bridges, they say.
They were swamped. I stood there looking at all those people, and I felt guilty because I wasn't helping them. Yet at the same time, I was so glad I didn't work there anymore. Glad that I wasn't obligated to help.
What's wrong with that?
I should have helped them out, Brian. I started that clinic. Those people used to be my responsibility, and Dave's my friend. I should have cared enough to help them.
All right, so you didn't. Don't put yourself in a double bind over this. From what you said, you would have felt equally as guilty if you had helped out, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. It's just that, I don't know, it was kind of nice to see those people once again. I mean, not all my memories there at the clinic are bad ones. But on the other hand, it felt so good to walk out that door and not have to look back. I felt free. Free of the clinic, free of those people, free of Chesterfield, free of my past.
Nice place to visit, but you wouldn't want to live there.
Oh, no, not anymore.
Ben, everybody has got to find their own niche in life. When you found yours here at the Bedford, the clinic was just a stop along the way. But you can't pour all that personal and professional energy into a project, then expect to divorce yourself from it overnight. It doesn't happen that way.
Yeah, I know. I guess you're right.
Of course I am. Come on. You did the right thing in not getting involved in your day off. Yeah, we did not hire you to become a workaholic. And I know that there are great things in store for you right here at the Bedford Institute.
Come in.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. I didn't realize you were busy.
Not at all, Dr. Phillips. I was just leaving.
I'm glad you're here, Dr. Graham.
You are?
I was wrong in my attitude toward you and the Institute. I owe you an apology.
Oh.
Well, that work you did on Lucille Figgins, it was a remarkable piece of surgery, and it's already had a very positive effect on her.
Well, thank you, Dave. And I want to thank you for allowing Ben to join us so quickly. I know how much you must miss his services.
Yes, well, that's underestimation. But we all want what's best for him.
Oh, and so do we. Well, I will leave you two alone.
So, what can I do for you, Dave?
Very nice.
Thanks.
Look, I'm sorry I was unable to speak to you this morning.
No, that's okay. I understand. Listen, if you're free, maybe we can grab a late lunch, and I can give you the inside scoop on what it's like to marry a Davidson.
I think I'd like to discover that for myself, but and I'll take a rain check on lunch. Well, look, I have to get back to the clinic, but oh, this came for you. It's another award. When it rains, it pours.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, will wonders never cease?
I just wanted to tell Courtney how sorry I am.
Vaughn, who is it?
That's me, Courtney.
Peter.
Hi. I just want to tell you how sorry I am.
Peter, I really think your timing is a bit off here.
Vaughn, it's okay. Thank you. Vaughn, could you do me a favor and maybe make me a cup of tea, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
I suppose your father knows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Vaughn talked to him earlier. He's on his way back for the funeral.
You've made arrangements?
Vaughn made them. Yeah, without my father being here, Vaughn was really all I had, and he has handled everything.
I'm glad, yeah. I knew your father was out of town, and I was just kind of worried about you.
No need. Vaughn has taken very good care of me.
I can see that.
Why don't you have a seat?
Okay. I don't intend to stay too long.
What's the matter, Peter? Afraid of grieving ex-girlfriends?
Not exactly.
Funny, isn't it?
What?
Oh, our situation here. Do you remember when we met and fell in love?
Courtney, please.
Peter, let me finish, okay? It was the expense of my mother's treatment that made me reject you for Vaughn. And my father's business failing. I did what I did for the love of my parents.
Yeah, well, now it's gonna all be all right. And even for Vaughn.
But the funny thing is, Now with that expense gone, and my father's raised the capital to start a new business here in Kingsley with Vaughn as his partner. I wonder what would have happened if we met now. If I'd come to school a year later. You think we would have made it, Peter, without all the outside pressures?
I don't know.
I do. I know we would have, because I know we were meant for each other.
You can't say that. You really can't. Dreaming about a perfect relationship is really unrealistic. Especially now, you're under a lot of stress. Hey, if it hadn't been your mother, it'd have been someone or something else. That's the truth, Courtney. You gotta see that. Look, I should go.
Ah, Peter, look, thank you for coming over.
Yeah.
It meant a lot to me.
Your surgery's healing very nicely. Swelling's almost gone, while you'll be as good as new in no time.
Yes, well, it should.
I'll bet your new look is going to revolutionize your social life.
No, you can't revolutionize something that never was.
Oh, come on, Lucille, I don't believe that. You were always an attractive woman. It's just that now you've made yourself a new and improved model.
I wish that were true. But the fact of the matter is, I have never had much of a social life. As a matter of fact, I was sitting home alone the other night. It was right after I talked to Dr. Graham.
Yeah.
And I was watching some stupid game show on television. There was this ridiculous overweight woman just jumping up and down, getting ready to go for the big prize. And I looked at her and I said, she's not stupid. She is grabbing an opportunity and going for it. And that's what I ought to do. So I did. I decided that I don't want to be a spectator anymore, watching other people go for the big prize. I was going to change my looks, change my life, because I don't spend any more nights alone, and that's it.
All booked up now, huh?
Well, no, but that's going to change.
Well, I bet it does, but before it gets completely out of, well, what I mean is, before the men start forming a line at your door, Lucille, I was wondering if you would,
What are you driving at?
well, a little while ago when I told Terry and Dave that you and I had a date to clean out the examining room, you see, what I really wanted to say was that we had a real date, to go out.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Lucille, would you go out with me?
Would I? Yeah, Alex, I'd love to go out with you. As soon as I have a free night, which is, any night you choose.
Well, this is quite an award, Dave, but I really can't accept it.
Well, why not?
After what I saw this morning, you deserve this award. The clinic's your responsibility now.
No, but you started the clinic, Ben. That's why you got that award, for taking all the risks. I'm just taking over where you left off.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is... The awards banquet is the same night as, no, I'm sorry. Lori and I have another commitment that night. We can't do it.
Well, maybe you can change it. What is it?
It's the annual charity ball.
Oh, I see.
Dave, look, I know that doesn't seem that important to you, but Lori has been working on that for 2 weeks, and Dr. Blakely's wife is the head of the committee. I just cannot back out now.
Of course not.
Would you please give the mayor my regrets and explain the situation that I don't work at the clinic anymore?
Ben, this would be great publicity for the clinic.
Yes, I know it would be great publicity. It will be great publicity whoever accepts the award, but I cannot do it, Dave. I just simply cannot.
All right, I'll call the mayor in the morning.
Thank you.
Well, I've got to be going.
Dave, take it easy. I'm glad you came by, and we'll have lunch sometime, maybe talk about the Davidson women.
Sure.
You know, it's really a shame we have such rotten feelings about the opposite sex. Otherwise, I'd say we would have the start of a pretty good friendship here.
Yeah, we could be good therapy for each other.
Well, it's possible. Who knows? Maybe you could be just what I needed.
You could probably fill some of my needs, too.
I can't. Nope. I am determined not to make that kind of leap that fast, anyway. At least not until I've had the chance to take a good look.
You've taken a good look. So what could be the harm of dinner and a movie?
You had to ask that, didn't you?
You could trust me.
Oh, yeah, where have I heard that before?
Oh, wait a minute. You trust Peter Davidson, don't you?
Yeah?
Peter's my good friend, right?
Yes, but I
And
don't...
friends trust friends. If you can trust Peter, you can trust me.
That sounds like faulty logic to me.
You college kids know everything, don't you?
Of course we do. Besides, I've seen most of the movies out now anyway.
I could give you the tour of my business.
Boring.
Well, let's see. You play tennis?
Do I play tennis? I bet I could beat you any day of the week.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Uh-huh. You want to make a bet?
What kind of bet?
That I can beat you 2 sets out of 3?
And, what do I get if you win?
Dinner and a movie. Your treat.
And what do I get if I win?
Dinner and a movie. Your treat.
Wait a minute, I can't win.
Can't lose either.
You got a bet.